Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and well, in the news they have the Golden Home Awards 2020, and well, I hope you all made your votes. I did myself, so yeah, at least on this account. I plan on doing my other account when I get home later. So let's get back into chapter 20, shall we? Okay, the Immortal Phoenix. Now, I'm making this a couple days before the last part comes out, so let's get to doing, well, the last two areas. So here we go. Oh, that's fun. We already found out what that says. Okay, so here we go. At least we can count on Callan, one Bronya, no death. Here we go. What Arc Certism. Okay. Saren Ascendant? Okay. What do we got for Drive Komata here? Star Shatter of Vikrant and the Beethoven set. Alright. Okay. Tips, keep finding feathers, but we gotta go over here, talk to... Oh, we gotta go over this way. We got some enemies. Okay, let's get Kiana out here. As you know, I'm not really comfortable using Kiana. Well, this version of Kiana and, well, basically any version of Bronya. I've gotten better at using Cyber Angel Bronya lately, though. Okay. Oh. Defeat the invading zombies. Okay, so I'm using Shadow Knight Fuhua. The 12 Herrscher must have escaped instant containment. If I'm not wrong, she must be Sakura's sister. Well, aside, she rushed for a few places before stopping. Kevin said he was looking for Sakura, so he should be close to the Herrscher and wouldn't need me around. I should focus on damage control and keep our loss at a minimum. So, where am I heading? Okay, I'm going over this way. Why did the sound go down? Okay. Hua checked the disabled soldier. I hardly see any infection patterns. This isn't the case of Honkai overdose. She opened a promise on the 8th divine key, the key of sentience. A reaction, but no signs of hallucinations, hypnosis, or memory alteration. Yet this is obviously a mind attack. Is this the power of the 12th Herrscher? Huh. Interesting. Since the raw scene was my complete sentient focus is directed at a single point. Hua spoke to herself. While floating in the mental world, she saw many sparks, each of them a sentient entity, revealed by a fang long down. The effects of the divine key have now spread throughout the entire base. Hua said to herself she conveyed this simple information to activate her primal reflexes. Under her current state of extreme focus, any emotion would only serve as a hindrance. The divine key served as an additional sense to observe every entity of this world. She saw 3 complex minds intertwined as one. The stubborn, unbending, and sword-like entity must be Kevin. He is still fighting. The second consciousness was close by, an ephemeral whisper that fluttered painfully like a wilted leaf. Who could this be? Sakura? Hua looked at the third consciousness, a cocoon of malevolence that extended its fine tendrils everywhere. I found the one that's corrupting this base. I hope I have enough time. I'll lock down the rest of everyone in this base and stop the Herrscher from completely corrupting them. Must keep this up until Kevin. Let it begin. Huh. Phoenix. Yeah, I'm not doing this. All I'm doing is this, so. You did well. I'm sorry. While you just show the power of the copy of herself. The act made her a little sad. Pure, emotionless reason was responsible for creating this copy. Yet she destroyed her once she served her role. Tool created for the sole purpose of fighting the Honkai. Hua thought about herself and realized she was the same. I shouldn't dwell on such thoughts. She shook her head to purge these thoughts from her mind. I should meet up with them. The base was silent. Everyone was asleep. To ensure safety, Hua kept her key active until further orders from Mei. The dark, terrifying entity was no more. The 12th Herrscher was contained, whether it be alive or dead. Hua reached the third floor. Kevin stood against the wall in a dazed stupor, as though he was controlled by Hua's key. I knew it was you when everyone in the base suddenly fell asleep. Kevin. We have sealed the 12th Herrscher. Really? How is Sakura? She's dead. Kevin turned to look at the Herrscher's containment cell. It's like a virus that can infect both computers and humans. Honkai always managed to surprise us. How heavy are our losses? About 100 in the base. Those close to to where it turned into zombies. It spread too fast for our containment measures. Your decisive action stopped the spread. You saved everyone in the base. That sounds like the good news. The bad news is the virus took over our defenses and launched every nuke at our last 30 population centers. What? I'm sorry. I thought it was a mental attack. I failed to defend the computers. Well, I sat down in despair. I thought I had the situation under control. It doesn't matter. The man sat down heavily next to her. It always ends this way, doesn't it? These outcomes hardly surprise you. Every victory came at a terrible cost while the Honkai only grew stronger. Though we made it to the 12th, everyone knew that our triumphs were facades to disguise the horrifying loss we suffered. Humanity has lost the war, Hua. Kevin said in a low whisper that could barely be heard. But this is the truth we will never accept as a fact. I didn't expect you to say that. I thought you'd be the last one to give up this fight. Do you want the truth? I never gave up because I never tried. I never cared about the Honkai nor humanity. I just don't care. I didn't become a moth to save the world. It was for selfish reasons. The decision took me all the way here. I cannot admit this to anyone, especially not to her. I thought I was the most terrible person I've ever lived. Kevin lowered his head. Hua had never seen him so vulnerable and fragile before. We're all the same, Kevin. No one is born a hero. We're just ordinary people forced upon this path. I thought about home in my dreams, and I often questioned why I'm doing something that I never asked for. I have been a follower. I followed the captain. Now I follow you with May in the lead. I thought this was my path, but no one forced me onto this path. It is my choice. I don't like it, and I can stop or leave at any time. You could have done that, but you didn't, Kevin. No one has the right to blame you for anything. Kevin lowered his head further, while I heard his low whispers. But I do, and I blame myself. While I was not sure she should respond to that, the two remained silent until Kevin finally raised his head. I am not giving up, Hua. We will not give up. Good. We shall not give up. Humanity shall win. Kevin stood up. He was reverted to the unyielding warrior who always led from the very front. Come. We must head to battle command. So that's Honkai War of the previous era. 12 heresies appeared. Humanity won every battle but lost the entire war. Two girls grew silent as they thought about the world they live in. I never knew that Kevin also had experienced all that. The brony knew about these incidents, but was not aware the class monitor was there as well. Fuhua faced Kevin alone to protect me. They used to fight alongside one another, but they were two comrades who took different paths. I guess so. Kevin's voice became softer than a sigh as she thought about the past. Alright. Let's go on to the next and final part of this section of chapter 20. Of course, it's going to be another Kiana and Bronya battlesuit part. Is that what they are? What it is? There's going to be no death one. Ugh. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Not a... Ganesha. Also, that thing had a feather. Okay. So what are we heading back to? Oh, yeah, we're heading back to her. Apparently. Amazing. Oh, really? He found more Xinyi mind cells in 2 days than everyone else did in the last 500 years. I doubt you said you were Phoenix's friend. But I'm now certain you have a special place in her heart. Then Xiaoyu held the feather in her hand. Instead of undoing the seal, she studied in silence. The heart is the greatest mystery of all. We know it, use it, explore it, manipulate it, but we never understood it. And it's easy to know someone. It's easy to know someone. It's extremely difficult to know oneself. You cannot show little of Lynn's words, but they sound important, and thus she dared not interrupt her. It doesn't really matter. Just a few random things, musics that no longer matter. Lynn smiled and did the seal. California felt the world spun around as the light engulfed everything. Okay, so we're learning more about Fuhua, apparently. Oh, Sage Fuhua. Wait for me. Phoenix stopped and waved for the little one, shouting in the distance. You're getting slow. I'm getting old. Really old. And you're thousands of years old too. Take it easy. You should rest between these quests. It will do wonders for your health. The Honkai does not rest. Oh, really? So why does it simply come once in a while? These critters are hardly the real thing. Every trace of the Honkai must be purged. Every enemy must be subdued. Leaders pampering these humans, they should be able to take care of things themselves. Ah, you've arrived. And you're ignoring me again. Oh. Strange. I sense an evil presence, but the village seems completely unaffected. Look, there's a solar panel over. Do you want one? I better ask the locals. That looks nice. Okay, so apparently I have the Book of Fushi with me. Oh. Greetings, sir. Could you tell me if this place is a monster problem? You're mistaken, young lady. This is a peaceful village. We haven't had any demons for centuries. What do the locals say? They claim they've never seen a monster, but I can sense a presence nearby. Is it strong? No. It's just a weak Honkai response. But it's too close and the village is too calm. Something is amiss. That definitely isn't the huge monster we're looking for. We cannot afford to ignore this. I will inspect it with my own eyes. Okay. It's a good thing this is a area I've been to many times. Open world. Hold on, don't kill her. Why? Something isn't right. She's kept here on purpose. They're also trying to feed her. We should get to the bottom of this. Unnecessary. She's fully corrupted, zombified. And can no longer be saved. She is now a threat that must be purged. But we can do that later. Shishi, are you trying to stop me from destroying a spawn of the Honkai? I don't like it when you fight. It makes you cold and scary. I'll let you have your way for anything else, Shishi, but never such matters. Can we at least go and talk to the villagers? We should know what happened before we act. Are you upset, Shishi? No. I'm sad. Is that zombie? No, Phoenix. I feel sad for you. When the ladies made me, they told me. But Phoenix has a mission. A cruel and heartless mission. Well, I'll be honest with you, we don't like it at all. She deserves to live her own life and make her own decisions. Yet everything has been chosen for her. Without someone to look after her, she'll eventually carry that mission to completion. That's exactly who she is. That's why we made you. We'll not give you any directives. Given that both of us have already betrayed our elders, we don't think it's fair to order other people around. Observe Phoenix with your own eyes. She can be a little cold, but she's actually a very, very nice person. I'm sure you'll like her as well. When that happens, we hope you'll make the same decisions we did. If not, well, I don't think that matters anyway, because I sure won't be around to complain. We entrust the Phoenix to your care. Good luck, Shishi. They disobeyed their orders to keep you away from the battles, and I did everything I could. I disrupted your training and tried to stop you from using Fenghuang Town. I tried to get you close to others. But that is all I could do. Have I disappointed you? No, Phoenix. You never disappoint anyone. Everyone can see the good work you have done. I'm disappointed in myself. We tried to foil your mission and Dr. May's product to keep useless things in your mind. But I simply can't do it. I'm sorry. Why apologize? Keeping you company has made me really happy. I understand that I can't be with you forever. 1,000 years aren't long enough. My batteries will fail and memories will freeze. I'll eventually fall asleep. But I'll never leave you. I'll keep waiting until the day your saviors appear. Though you're willing to die for this world, there will eventually be someone who treasures you more than this world. You won't be alone, Phoenix. Okay, so that was it. Alright. Okay, let's of course claim these. Find out what these say. Many years have passed before we see each other again. Wow. Kevin said before he headed to the cryopods. He was sullen, and he ended his greeting with these words: Humanity shall defeat the Honkai. She had anything to say. She knew she could at least repeat Kevin's words. He would be pleased to hear them, but she only gave him a silent nod. The doors closed. Went through the disinfected chambers to close on the cruel old world. The long war against the Honkai has ended. Humanity suffered grievous losses, but failed to claim the final victory. The planet's surface was in ruins. The few survivors left, followed Dr. May's orders, and entered the cryopods. No one knew what their mission was, nor how long the hibernation would be. That's so very typical of her. No one knew Dr. Mary's entire plan. The AI named Prometheus conveyed her will, and no one objected, because everyone trusted and believed in Dr. May, the person who spent her entire life fighting the Honkai. Are you there, Prometheus? I am. The sedatic voice sounded like a shy little girl. How much time do I have left? The great hibernation shall begin in 1 hour, 27 minutes. 1 hour, 27 minutes. The amount of time we all had to reminisce about the past. Well, was it past really that long? Her becoming a mantis, I can no longer forget. Every moment since the awakening became etched into her mind. She cared little for those memories. There was nothing that she could have missed about them. She went to the very beginning. Her father's dojo in the slums, where he used to train in the yard. Your dad's dojo will be yours, Wa. He said those words, but he was wounded by a zombie. The dojo faltered. The Honkai came. Everything was gone. She thought about her confusing first day of school in a new city about that classmate. She felt a trace of joy. The first class had defended her. The happiest semester of her life. The Honkai came. Everything was gone. Memories of other friends were worn down over the years. Only flickering shadows remained. She thought about the captain, rescuing Sapphire, and gave her new purpose in life. The Honkai came, and she reached the very end of her memories. Are you there, Prometheus? I am. The static voice sounded like a shy little girl. And the time? The great hibernation shall begin in 1 hour, 13 minutes. Walt thought to herself. It took me only 14 minutes to recall the memories I held dear. Walt entered the passage on the wall panel and opened her cryopod. Reminder, you still have one hour of 12 minutes of free time. I don't need that. Walt said. She entered the cryopod. Transparent glass panels closed and sealed her from the old world. Good night, Prometheus. The ocean greeted the phoenix. Azure waves lapped at her ankles and gave her a welcome sense of coolness in the heat of summer. This is a dream. The beach failed to distract her. She knew at once that it was a dream. Her physical body was at Mount Taichung. I hardly dream nowadays. As a mantis, her brain never stopped working. Even if she slept, she could not remember the last time she dreamed. Why am I having this dream? Hi! An old friend appeared without warning. It's you. It's been a while, Phoenix. How long has it been? 2,600 years. The Phoenix murmured to herself. That's really quite a long time. You haven't changed at all. The Phoenix found herself at a loss of words. This is just a dream, isn't it? I don't know about that. Since we're talking to each other, it's probably just a dream. We're already dead. We're really sorry about leaving you behind on your own. No, don't be. The dreaming Phoenix experienced sorrow. It felt like a lead weight pressed against her chest. I didn't make it on time. It was my fault. To see you two again, the fair sight makes me really happy. Fushi and Nuwa looked at each other before smiling, smiles that she had not seen for 2,600 years. You can see us anytime you want. We're always by your side. Yes. Then the Phoenix, Fushi, and Nuwa spoke no more. Everyone knew this precious moment of silent calm could not be traded for any number of words. The clouds of time ticked on as spinning flywheels spun dazzling threads of entire lifetimes. The time had come for the dream to end. I thought this moment would keep going if I kept my silence. I was afraid, so afraid that time would flow once I opened my mouth. This is a dream. All dreams will eventually shatter. Indeed, all dreams will eventually end. But time will not end for you. Bells chimed in the distance. Phoenix returned to the beach. Azure waves lapped at her ankles. It felt as though she had traveled to the past. We'll meet again, Phoenix. We'll meet again, Fushi. Take care, Nuwa. The dream ended. Okay, so in about a couple of days, the next part of this chapter will open, and I will do the next part of the playthrough then. Until next time, this is Lil James saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.